Welcome back to Going Bush, folks. Time now to have a look at some of the fun that you can have in the forests, Nick.
The good thing about a forest industry, Andrew, it creates roads and accessibility into some sort of out-of-the-way places, and that gives people the opportunity to recreate, which is what we're doing today.
We are going to recreate. We're in fact going to go fishing because that's one of the activities you can do.
Yep.
We like fishing. We're having a day off work today to go fishing.
There are two people within the organisation that is Forestry Tasmania who fancy themselves as gun fishermen, and they've challenged us.
How dare they challenge us?
We've got one rod between us, which is a bit of a handicap, but I think we'll still win.
There's a fish.
All right, so this is it, the beautiful little Tyenna River. And these are the two men with the audacity to challenge Andrew and I at fishing. This is Bernard Plumpton and Luke Ellis. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Now, Bernard, tell us about where we are first of all.
We're at the Tyenna River in the Tyenna Valley in the Duigan district.
And a good place to catch a trout or two. Big fish come out of here.
That's right, brown trout and rainbow trout.
Okay, so we potentially could see a world record. Now, what we're doing today is fishing, obviously, but Luke, fishing's not the only thing that you can do in Tasmania State Forest.
Oh, absolutely not, Nick. We can do a range of activities like mountain bike riding and horse riding. We can go walking, takes your kids and dogs for a walk. We can go kayaking, canoeing, camping. There's a whole lot of things. The list just goes on and on.
So if you like the outdoors and you want a pretty relaxed weekend with the family, State Forest is the place to be.
Absolutely.
First of all though, gents, fishing. Now Andrew Hart, who is the quickest man in the country over 2 metres, is already fishing, so I would advise you to get stuck in or he will kill you. Go Hardy.
Haven't caught one yet?
No.
All right, first blood, Luke.
Yeah, first blood.
You are using 2 flies, which is a bit, well, cheap and nasty.
You got to catch them any way you can.
But that is our first little fish out of the Tyenna, and a trophy brown at that he is.
Yes, you hear people catching 20-pound fish out of here, but I'd rather count them in ounces myself.
Yeah.
I think we've at least got 20 ounces there.
And look at that nice little fish. You do hear of people catching stonkers out of the Tyenna.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes, without doubt the smallest fish I've ever seen caught on rod and reel. A disgrace. However, the scoreboard moves along to 1-0. Forestry with the lead, but I get a feeling it won't be for long. The fish in this river are absolutely stupid.
Whoa, there you go. Oh, all right.
Well, I was distracted. Jeez.
Well, someone with your experience wouldn't get distractions like that.
Oh, shaking me up. Ooh. Get stuffed. Get it, that's it. I've had enough.
That's marginally
nice
bigger than the
fish,
last one.
Luke.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
good
This
fish,
one
That
actually
one's bigger
might...
than the previous one
No,
by a
you're a-
margin.
This one might be 5 inches long.
No doubt about that. Yeah, 2-0. This competition is clearly rigged. It's in their backyard. They've obviously got these tiny fish trained, and I think I saw one of the forestry guys using bait. How can I expect to fish competitively under these circumstances?
Keep your chins up, mate. And remember, fishing is but one of the recreation options you've got in state forests. All around the state, there are people riding their horses, carving it up on mountain bikes, bushwalking, bird watching, kayaking and canoeing. You name it, all free of charge and all without draconian rules and regulations.
Are you finished? I feel a fish coming on. Now, I've got one for the goodies here. Bernard, mate, this is the best fish of the day. You have to concede that.
That is the fish of the day, that is.
Is this like the biggest fish ever caught out of this river?
Maybe not.
Whoa.
You haven't caught it yet.
No, well, I think once the fly's in, you've caught it. Mate,
That is a ripper. You've done
forestry land, of course, is all over the state, not just where we are down in the Duigan region.
That's right, there's state forest right across Tasmania from the northwest, northeast and the south of Tasmania.
And there he is, look at that. That is a good fish out of a tiny little stream running through state forest. And mate, thank you for taking us to your one of your secret
You're
spots
welcome.
today.
Yes, you found out.
On a day of work. Do your bosses know that you're out here?
Oh yeah, I'm hardly working today.
No,
Absolutely.
no. We're at work. Mate, we'll put this bloke back, but that's fantastic. So there you go, Nick. Based on weight, the hook, line and sinker team won and won handsomely. In fact, by 198 points. It was a bloodbath.
I'm not sure how you get that figure, but anyway, yes, well done, mate. And sadly, that brings us to not only the end of this program, but also the series of Going Bush.
It does. What a ride it's been. We hope that we've given you some sort of an insight into the forest industry in Tasmania.
And hopefully we'll see you all again sometime soon.